Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know what to do on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, man, and holding these guys to a standard, man. And in this video, we're going to hold LeBron James to a standard because LeBron James made some nonsensical comments again, as usual. And I was sent the video, and it was LeBron James. I don't know if this was the Lakers press conference. I don't know what it was. But LeBron James talking about the Olympics, right? They asked him about the Olympics. And LeBron James saying that the Olympics showed him that he still has a lot left in the tank. He said a lot left in the tank. And that he feels that he could be a big-time contributor, a big help to a championship team, to a team, or help a team win a championship. So we're going to talk about this video, guys. LeBron James got a lot left in the tank, he said. Man, I tell you, these people are delusional. The standard has been lowered, and LeBron James continues to live in fantasy land. And not, once again, not be accountable or hold himself to any kind of accountability. And we're going to talk about this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot, man, for real. Shout out to everybody in the membership. Everyone across the world, man, all you guys out there, everyone across the states, man, all the true basketball fans that are standing up, thank you for rolling with me, guys. It truly means a lot, man. Once again, I'm truly humbled, man. Thank you. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I saw this interview with LeBron James. Like I said, I don't know if it was at the Lakers press conference or whatever it is, man. And, you know, they asked LeBron James about the Olympics, and, you know, I don't know if it was like about how much longer he's going to play or something like that. And LeBron James proceeds to say that I have a lot left in the tank. A lot is what he said. I have a lot left in the tank. That's what it showed me, the Olympics, you know, that I can still contribute at a high level to a championship team, help a team win a championship. And, like, once again, I cringe when LeBron James speaks, because when he speaks, he's not speaking in reality. Because when you say I have a lot left in the tank, and that's what the Olympics showed, I have a lot left in the tank, a lot. I have a lot. You're lying. You're not being honest, and you're not holding yourself accountable. Because we all have seen the video. Shout out to my man Angry Old Hoops, the czar of the video footage. We've seen the video footage, not only on his channel, but other channels. And we watched it. I watched a lot of the Olympics, guys. And what do we see LeBron James doing? The same thing he does in the regular season in the NBA. Standing around on defense, lollygagging up and down the court, right? Sashaying, literally resting on the court. For what? To take shots, to dominate the basketball. And this is what we were talking about in the videos when we were talking about the Olympics and the Dream Team comparisons and how the Olympic team was struggling. LeBron James and a lot of the LeBron James supporters, Shannon Sharp, a lot of these other guys, the Brian Windhorst, the Dave McNamans, they'll talk about LeBron James and how great he was in the Olympics. But meanwhile, they had to be saved in the Olympics. They almost lost to, right, Nikola Jokic's team, right, Serbia. They almost lost to France, right? These games were closer than they should have been. They were being favored by 15, 16, 17 points, some of these teams, and they're winning by 4 or 5 points, single-digit wins. It comes down to the last 2 minutes of the game. And guys like Steph Curry had to come through huge. Kevin Durant had to make shots at the end of these games for them to win. I mean, literally, Steph Curry had to save Team USA from a beatdown by Serbia. Literally saved them by going off at the end of that game. That wasn't LeBron James. Where was he at the end of these games? Where was LeBron James' defense? He's out there standing around trying to take a charge and getting dunked on by some guy that you never heard of. That's LeBron James' defense, that old lady defense from LeBron James. So when LeBron James says, I got a lot left in the tank, it don't add up. Once again, LeBron James started talking about how great of shape he keeps his body in. You know, I keep myself in condition. And, you know, but once again, LeBron James talks about how much money he spends on his body, the condition he's in, but the man won't play defense. How can you talk about how great of shape you're in when you load match on the court? You're literally walking around resting on defense, just standing there. But you're in great condition. You keep your body in tip-top shape. I told you guys, LeBron James' longevity is fraudulent. His conditioning, his strength is fraudulent. I do not believe LeBron James is strong. Does LeBron James look strong to you? No, he doesn't. LeBron James is supposed to be the same size as Karl Malone. Same height and weight. Who looks stronger? Who looks bigger? LeBron James or Karl Malone, guys? To me, Karl Malone was actually legit strong. He actually worked out. He did grown man workouts in the offseason. LeBron James does fluff workouts on Bosu balls and holding kettlebells and doing all these weird things on a Bosu ball, balancing stuff out. I've seen his workouts. They're fluff. He uses the tonal machine to do his workouts. He's a joke, man. These fluff workouts, man. I told you, these trainers that these NBA guys pay all this money to, these guys are trying to reinvent the wheel. Instead of just sticking with what's tried and true, they trying to give you some weird exercise to do because it's going to activate some muscle that you don't know that you have. These guys are clowns, man. But they're certified trainers. And this is what LeBron James pays all his money to, these goofs giving him these stupid exercises to do. Fluff workouts, man. Jerry Rice did real workouts. Walter Payton, these guys did real workouts. Michael Jordan was pumping the real iron. Not using a tonal machine and some Bosu balls, some foam rollers. Weird stuff, man. Cryo chambers, all the advantages these guys got. The dude still can't play defense. Still can't play 82 games, but he's in a tip-top shape. If LeBron James was in such great shape, the man should be playing 82 games every season. And we should be marveling at him at this age. We should be like, damn, man, this guy's playing 82 games every single season, putting up all these numbers, playing all these minutes, giving the effort. That's what we should be saying about LeBron James. But we don't say that about LeBron James because LeBron James does not do that. He stands around, doesn't play 82 games, barely plays 70 games. Last year was the first year he played 70 games in like 5 years. Once again, Anthony Davis has played more games in LA than LeBron James has. But they'll talk about how frail and soft Anthony Davis is, but they want to apply the same moniker to LeBron James. So once again, you've lowered the standard for LeBron James. You're not holding him accountable. And LeBron James says he got a lot left in the tank. A lot left in the tank for what? To stand around? The Lakers have never finished above the 7th seed, guys. They've never finished above the 7th seed since LeBron James has been there other than the bubble season. So, when LeBron James and the fans reel the numbers, LeBron James averaging 27 points a game, 25 points a game in his 21st season, he's still putting the same stats. Yeah, he's not playing any defense, though. So, once again, LeBron James saving all of his energy for the offensive end, still chucking up 18, 19, 20 shots a game to score his points. No one's impressed on a team that's fighting for a play-in every year. How is that impressive? If someone else was putting up 25, 26, 27 points a game on a team fighting for a play-in, no one would be talking about how great they were, how they look like they're 22 again, how they're still one of the best players in the league when they're not playing a lick of defense. Not a lick. And what bothers me, too, is that they won't even call it out. At least call it out. At least say, hey, listen, man, LeBron James been putting up these numbers, and I give him a lot of credit for what he does on the offensive end. But we know he ain't playing no defense. They won't say that. They'll never say it. They won't come out with it, and LeBron James will come out here and lie and say, I got a lot left in the tank. Dude, your tank has been on E for a long time now. You're empty. You're empty. Your defensive tank is on E. It's been on E. You ain't played defense in over 10 seasons, man. So what do you mean your tank is still full? You got a lot left in the tank, a lot left to give. You're not giving anything. The Lakers coming into last season, guys, were supposed to be title contenders. They were supposed to be revamped and retooled. The roster was ready to go. All these guys were healthy. Darvin Ham was ready to go. LeBron James was putting in the work, they said. They said LeBron James was in the gym early in the morning putting in the work. That's what they said, right? They were talking about he was putting the work in like he was 25, looking young, turning the clock back, right? The in-season tournament came. They looked great, the Lakers. Everyone hyped them up. Oh, the Lakers, man, watch out for the Lakers. They're the team to beat. In-season tournament champs. And then what happened? We said the in-season tournament was fraudulent. It was fake. They carried the Lakers. They gave LeBron James and the Lakers that tournament championship. And how was that proven? It got exposed during the regular season. After the in-season tournament ended, the Lakers went downhill. Downhill after that. And I don't want any excuses. I don't want to hear about injuries. I don't hear about none of this stuff. Every team is dealing with injuries. Every team. And some of the teams had injuries to their main guys. That wasn't the Lakers. LeBron James was there. Anthony Davis was there, right? And yet and still, LeBron James' numbers did not equate to wins. And why is this? Because LeBron James don't play no defense. He's not helping his team help him. So Anthony Davis, who was the only player last season to make an all NBA team and an all defensive team, guys, the only player in the whole league last year to be on both teams, was on LeBron James' teammate. He's carrying LeBron James defensively. Literally carrying LeBron James defensively. LeBron James standing around. Anthony Davis has to cover up for him. Everyone has to cover for LeBron James on defense, which doesn't help your team be consistent. LeBron James load manages a game here, a game there, ducking the smoke from players. Doesn't help your team be consistent. LeBron James ain't pushing his teammates in practice, right? He ain't practicing. He's lollygagging. He's allowed to sit out practice. He's old. So wait, so LeBron James rests in practice, okay, and then goes out in the game and rests some more? What are we doing here? It don't add up. If they want to turn around and say, hey, LeBron James doesn't practice that much over the last couple seasons, yeah, he sits out of practice here, he sits out there because they're trying to preserve him, I would understand that more. But what LeBron James does is he doesn't practice much, and he has done it for years now. For years they've been saying this, guys, that the LeBron James teams don't practice hard. LeBron James don't practice like that. He sits out practices, right? You see the reports now. He don't want to work on his one-on-one game, his overall game. That's part of the reason why he left Miami. He don't want to work on his game. He don't want to practice, right? So all this stuff is going on. How is that helping your team? It's not helping your team. So these are things that we're talking about with LeBron James teams. But he got a lot left in the tank. So LeBron James rests on practice and then goes out in the games and then rests some more. It don't add up. If you're resting in practice, then you should be going out in the game and giving in your all. I told you, LeBron James should be playing 20, 25 minutes a game, right? Not 35 minutes a game. He should sacrifice minutes to play harder. Play less minutes, but give more effort. That's what LeBron James should be doing. As you get older, that's what he should have been doing. Giving more effort, but playing less minutes. Instead, LeBron James wants to play the same amount of minutes and then act like, yeah, I'm built for this. My shoulders, I'm built for this. I'm in good shape. He makes all these lame comments. Dude, you say you're built for this, but then what do? You make excuses. So you say your shoulders are built to take all this burden and all this blame and all this stuff, but then you don't take it. You give it to other people. You point the finger. You make excuses. Just like you did last season. Yeah, we weren't really whole since the in-season tournament, really. Making excuses. More excuses. Not taking any accountability, not being a grown man, not being a true pro, not being a leader. There was LeBron James, man. But he got a lot left in the tank. He got a lot left in the tank. Just don't ask him to play defense. Don't ask him to play all 82 games. Don't ask him to be a leader. He got a lot left in the tank. You know why he got a lot left in the tank? Because not only are you standing around on defense, but you're walking off the court early. So you're leaving the games early. You're going back into the locker room early to get some rest. This way you have a lot left in the tank because you're not giving anything out there on the court. Zero effort on defense for 10 seasons, guys. 10 straight seasons. This man has not sniffed an all-defensive team. Not sniffed it. 10 straight seasons, this man has not made more than MVP. LeBron James has been putting up stats on mediocre basketball teams, guys. Mediocre basketball teams. 2018 Cavaliers put up stats on a mediocre basketball team that was in a crap conference. Once again, playing garbage teams in that conference, making it to the finals. Had no business being there, right? Put up numbers on a mediocre team. 2019 Lakers, he activates playoff mode. They win, 37 games. LeBron James deal with a groin injury, plays 45 games, comes back, activates playoff mode when he comes back, and nothing happens. Because he wasn't playing defense, wasn't being a true leader, wasn't being a true professional. Out there lollygagging. And he had no help, right? He didn't go there with a bunch of all-star teammates, right? Got the coaches fired. They traded everybody. That's LeBron James. 2020, the bubble season. Is anybody impressed with that? No. Once again, the Lakers had a 2-3 month break, which helped someone like an Anthony Davis, a LeBron James, right? No crowd, no travel. You're playing in a resort. Living the dream. And what happened the next season? Right? They get bounced out in the first round, even though they were the championship. They were the #1 favorite, guys, to win the title again in 2021, the Lakers. And they got bounced out in the first round, and LeBron James walked off the court with like 3 minutes to go. That's LeBron James, guys. Then the next season, you guys remember what happened, right? He talked about they brought in Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard and Rondo. Man, all these guys. And he said to keep that same energy. And we kept that same energy. And what happened? They didn't even make the playoffs, guys. Didn't even make the playoffs. So once again, LeBron James put up numbers on a team that didn't even make the playoffs, a mediocre basketball team, a bad team, celebrated for stats. They lowered the bar for LeBron James. The next season, what happens to the Lakers? Once again, they're in the play-in, and they get bounced out by the Denver Nuggets. And then last season, once again, they get bounced out in the first round. So it's more of the same for LeBron James and the Lakers. They don't want to see the Denver Nuggets. They don't want to see them. And the NBA has been helping LeBron James and the Lakers with all these free throws, all these foul calls that they get in their favor, and yet still, they're barely making the play-in. With all those things in their favor, they barely make the play-in. Because LeBron James does not make the players around him better. This is why he always needs more help. LeBron James is not playing defense. He's not being a true leader. He's not being a true competitor. These are the facts, guys. But LeBron James says there's a lot left in the tank. A lot left in the tank. Are you going to play defense, LeBron James? Once again, last year I challenged LeBron James. I said, I dare LeBron James to make an all-defensive team. He didn't make it, and we knew he wouldn't. I dare LeBron James to play all 82 games. He didn't do it. So once again, I'll dare him again, and I'll ask LeBron James fans, is LeBron James going to play all 82 games? Is LeBron James going to play defense this season? Is he going to attempt to make an all-defensive team and give that effort? Is he going to play less minutes and give more energy, more effort on the court, and hustle more and get back on D? Is he going to walk off the court early again this season? Is he going to refuse to shake hands again this season? Is he going to continue to flop around the court? Is he going to continue to play like a coward and make excuses and not take any accountability? Is he going to continue to do these things? That's what I want to know. Because LeBron James talking about I got a lot left in the tank. A lot left of what? Stop load managing. Stop standing around on defense then. You can't, once again, you're a hypocrite, LeBron James, by saying you got a lot left in the tank, but then you're standing around on defense. You're not giving the effort. You're not practicing. You're not pushing your teammates. You're not being coachable. You're not sacrificing for your team to play in the system. Your team is not consistent. You always need more help. They're always making excuses. And once again, before the season even starts, here they go again. LeBron James needs help. The Lakers need more help. They need 3 more All-Stars. They need this guy. They got to try to sign that guy. It's always something for LeBron James. But he's the greatest player of all time. He's still one of the top players in the league, they'll tell you. But he needs all this help. How come Steph Curry doesn't need help? Does Steph Curry need help? What about Giannis? What about Nikola Jokic? Does he need help? How come no one talks about these guys needing help? Those guys don't need any help? Only LeBron James needs help. Only him. Not John Morant. Not SGA. They're not worried about any other player. Not Luka Doncic. No one else needs more help. Only LeBron James needs help. But he's supposed to be the best player over all these years. But he always needs more help. That's a complete contradiction, guys, of that. It makes no sense. It doesn't add up. Once again, exposing the idea that he makes the players around him better. And for LeBron James to say I got left in the tank based off of his Olympic performance, and we've seen the video footage, I don't know if you could come to that conclusion. Because you were out there lollygagging, doing the same thing you do in the NBA. But he got a lot left in the tank. Talking about how great a condition he's in. I'm so tired of hearing about the money he spends on his body, the condition that he's in. But he's on the court, not hustling, not playing all the games, not fighting through any kind of pain. I mean, my goodness. LeBron James always flexing, talking about how tough he is, how strong he is, the exercises he's doing, all this stuff. But your body is soft. You're mentally soft. You're mentally weak. Toughness does not just have to do with your physical toughness, guys. Toughness is not just about you being able to fight or take a punch to the nose or nothing like that. It is different kinds of toughness. Toughness also involves your mental. You could be the biggest, strongest guy in the world, but you're mentally soft. You're mentally weak. That's called toughness. You ain't got the toughness, the grit. So a little pain, a little bruise, a little, something uncomfortable with you, you ain't going to push through it. These guys today, little thing happens, they're sitting out. LeBron James got a sore ankle. He's sitting out with a sore ankle. But he's supposed to be a true competitor. He's supposed to be this strong guy that spends all his money on his body, keeps himself in all this great shape, but you're out with a sore ankle. You see what I'm saying, guys? But he got a lot left in the tank. The only reason he can say that, the only reason LeBron James is still playing today is because he's been load managing for years on the court, not just taking off games. He load manages on the court. I mean, from play to play, LeBron James will stand around. He'll quit on plays. He'll just walk back. He'll give up. He'll stand around on defense. He'll give zero effort. For years he's been doing this. This is why he's got stuff in the tank. The other all-time great players, they were going out there giving the max effort every single night, every single year, which is why they were only able to play 13, 14, 15 seasons, 12 seasons. Their bodies broke down. They played in the physical era. Not LeBron James. He has all the advantages on his side and still needs all these excuses made for him. But he got a lot left in the tank. This guy's a clown, man. I don't know anybody can support this dude and the things that he says. He's not living in reality. The video footage shows you standing around not doing anything. And in the regular season, during the NBA season, LeBron James does even less. Does even less, guys. But he got a lot left in the tank. So basically, LeBron James is exposing himself by saying there's a lot left in the tank because after all these years, you should have nothing left. Nothing left. LeBron James should have been retired years ago. He should have been retired years ago because he should have been given the effort years ago. But he didn't do that. And that was on LeBron James. He made a concerted effort, guys. All this was calculated. Years ago, he figured out that there's no way I can be greater than Michael Jordan by on-court legacy, winning. He knew that. He figured it out. I'm sure pretty early he figured out. Maybe after 2007, maybe after 2009, maybe after 2011. He figured it out. I'm not going to pass Michael Jordan on the court. So what am I going to do? What I'm going to try to attempt to do is play longer than anyone else played and use my statistical numbers to surpass Michael Jordan. He made that concerted effort years ago, guys. Years ago. You can see when the way LeBron James plays, it's all for stats. Everything he does. So he'll sacrifice wins in the regular season to make sure he gets his points, his 30 points, or his rebounds, or his assist numbers. You can see from game to game. He's very aware where he's at, where his averages are. Meanwhile, he'll sacrifice winning, right? He'll do it all the time. So these are things that we're alluding to with LeBron James, man, right? Not giving that max effort like that, not going out there like some of the other all-time greats did, right? That were out there playing for wins, hustling and sacrificing their body for wins. That's not LeBron James. Those are facts. So he exposed himself when he says, I still have a lot left in the tank. Because once again, that's the reality of LeBron James standing around all these years now, not hustling for all these years. Those are the facts, guys. You guys know the deal. When LeBron James says I have a lot left in the tank still, it's ridiculous, man. He exposes himself. And once again, all he does is confirm everything that I talk about on this channel, guys. The man don't give the effort out there. That's why he has a lot left in the tank. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.